Yes, good morning to all of you. Myself, Mahesh Jagdish Pingle, lecturer Electronics Engineering, Government Polytechnic Ambat. So, dear students, today we are going to discuss the functions of radio receiver. So, up to the last lecture, we have discussed different AM modulation process, SSB process, DSB process, then VSB process, AM transmitter block diagram we have studied. Also, we have gone through the high level modulator, low level modulator type of circuits. Now, in our today's point of discussion, it is totally concentration on the what are the different functions of radio receiver. So, whatever the signal transmitted from AM transmitter, this one, it will be received by the AM receiver. Now, the signal is transmitted via a communication channel. Now, your communication channel may be a wired or wireless, guided or unguided. So, whatever the communication channel, through that particular communication channel, the signal is transmitted from AM transmitter to the AM receiver. Now, our function is to know what is the function of AM receiver, or in general term we say that what are the different functions of radio receivers, and that radio receivers function we must know so as to implement the block diagram of radio receiver. So, before moving to that particular part, let us have step by step functions of radio receiver. So, first function, now whatever the signal transmitted from the AM transmitter, that particular signal will be received by AM receiver or the radio receiver. So, the first function of radio receiver is to select the desired signal and reject all other unwanted signal. So, for example, if we take there is n number of different channels of radio receivers. We can receive a Parbhani station or Vividha Bharati station, Mumbai station. Suppose if you want to listen the Mumbai station and you want to reject all other stations, so at that time we have to select the Mumbai station signal. So, select the desired signal and reject all other unwanted signal means other station. So, it is the first function of radio receiver is to select the desired signal. Now, the signal selection it is done with the help of some frequency selection. So, that will we discuss in latter part. Now, second function, after selecting the desired signal, now because of the longer distance journey from AM transmitter to the AM receiver, these particular signals become weak. Now, if we want to regenerate the original modulating signal with the help of AM radio receiver, the received signal or the selected signal must be of a strong amplitude. So, at that time we must have to amplify that particular selected signal. So, after selecting the desired signal, the signal gone through the amplification process. So, the second step it is to amplify the desired signal. Once the desired signal gets amplified, then our necessary third step it is to demodulate the amplified the signal. Now, as all of we know that while doing the transmission process, we have done amplitude modulation on that particular signal. So, we have superimposed your original modulating signal on the carrier signal. So, by changing some parameters of related with amplitude, frequency and phase. Now, we say that in AM modulation, the amplitude of the carrier gets changed with respect to change in instantaneous amplitude of the modulating signal by keeping frequency and phase constant. Now, in AM receiver, we want to regenerate the desired original frequency. Now, while doing that particular part, so to get a desired signal, we first of all demodulate the signal. So, we separate the carrier, we separate the modulating signal. So, in demodulation block, so modulation is done at the transmitter, while at the receiver side the demodulation process is done. So, after demodulating the signal, the carrier gets separated and the modulating signal gets separated. Now, that demodulated original modulating signal we have to amplify once again. So, in fourth step, then we have once again amplify the demodulated original modulating signal. Now, this original demodulating signal is then applied to the loudspeaker which acts as an output transducer, because we want to listen the music or sound with the help of AM radio receiver transmitted signal. So at that time we need a transducer which converts electrical energy into the original sound energy, and that transducer is nothing but the loudspeaker. So fifth step is apply the original modulating signal which is demodulated in demodulation process to the loudspeaker so as to get the sound energy at the output of the loudspeaker. Now, if we understood the functions of this particular radio receiver, then our next task is that what are the different types of radio receivers are there. So basically, two types of radio receivers are available in the market. First one is the tuned radio frequency receiver, and second one is the super heterodyne receiver. Now, while talking about the tuned radio frequency receivers, these are somewhat outdated technology nowadays, because nowadays we are using a super heterodyning principle. There are some disadvantages of TRF receiver that also we are going to discuss in our further lectures. So two types of radio receivers are available there: tuned radio frequency receiver and the super heterodyne receiver. So majority times we are using a super heterodyne type of receiver. So this is all about the function of radio receiver and the types of radio receiver. So thank you very much.